The 2024 Young Ag Professionals Outstanding Young Farmer is Catherine Wolcott from Geauga County.
I own GAR Horizons with my husband, Steve. I am a stepmom, a dog mom, and I'm involved in a lot of various organizations in the county. So we raise pork, beef, and chicken. We started out selling at farmers markets, and we also sold meat off the front porch of our house. We both grew up in non-farming families. So this was all started by my inspiration. I did 4-H for only 2 years, like my sophomore year of high school. Was inspired by a girlfriend of mine. She raised pigs and I just kind of went along with it, and I wanted to do it myself. Fell in love with it, and I had my couple little pigs and I wanted to feed them before school, even though it wasn't very far away. So I kind of grew up really fast and, living on my own. And I think that's what kind of shaped me to who I am today, because, lots of responsibility and kind of learning the hard way of things. Just worked at a gas station up the street, and I sold pork by word of mouth. So I had the flattering name of the pig girl. That's how people knew me. And so I finally met my husband in 2013, and he had the knowledge of crop farming and raising cattle and chickens. So we kind of collaborated there. We had a sign by the road. People would stop and, what's this all about? And so we would sell it that way, and we still have customers to this day that, come in and reminisce about how we've grown and how they bought, just from there. And so I started doing the farmers market in 2015. So I made my own homemade jams and jellies, and then we just sold, a little bit of pork and beef. And then I ended up getting a market trailer. And so we, expanded with that because I just wanted to be able to sell more product. And in 2017, my husband said, why don't we open a farm store, to be open all year round instead of being, just the seasonal part of things. So we opened this store in 2018, and we started just in this little area. He had his workshop behind me. And so by 2020, when COVID hit, it was like a blessing in disguise that people finally figured out where we were. So by 2022 is when we finally finished that part to move over, to be open and have more space. And with doing the farmers markets, I always wanted to incorporate my other vendors that did it with me, so we have over 20 vendors in the store, and, a couple handfuls of them are still people that I did the farmers markets with. I'm honored, I'm flattered, it's very inspiring, to me. Like, I never would have thought that as a little girl, or even, working at a gas station, that I would ever have all of this, because it's taken a good, 10 years to be where we're at today. So my quote that I always say is, mamas, please let your babies grow up to be farmers. I buy eggs from local, little girls, and, I hope that they'll grow up to be, a chicken farmer, or, something like that, and that they'll continue to, want to be like me.